What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some ska, and in fact we're back with some ska that's actually a cover of some earlier Jamaican music, although it's Jamaican music by a group that came from the UK. We're talking, this is Buck O'Nine and their cover of Pass the Dutchie. If you know Pass the Dutchie, you'll know it's originally a Musical Youth song. Musical Youth, it's a UK group that got started when they were literally still like kids, essentially. They were minors. And indeed, that's part of why this song became what it became. It's a song that's like, it's sort of a cover, but they changed the lyrics and they sort of adapt it so it's more of like inspired by. But there's a group, the Mighty, what are they? I looked it up earlier. Let me see if I still have it open. I do, okay. The Mighty Diamonds. So there's a song by the Mighty Diamonds called Pass the Coochie. And coochie was like a slang term for marijuana, and they talk about the herb in that song, which again, another slang term for marijuana. And so Musical Youth, even though again I think they were like teens, they wanted to cover this song, but because they were minors, it wouldn't be seen as appropriate, so they changed Pass the Coochie to Pass the Dutchie, and they changed the herb line to food. And so it's, it's kind of tongue-in-cheek, it's sort of wink-wink, nudge-nudge, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's essentially a song that celebrates marijuana and smoking culture, although, again, through a euphemism. And then that song was actually the first song of a black group that made it onto MTV. They actually were on MTV before Michael Jackson. He often gets credit for sort of breaking the color barrier at MTV, but Musical Youth video for Pass the Dutchie was actually the first. But yeah, so it's a song that's been covered by a number of groups. This is, as I said, Buck O'Nine when I reacted to them for the first couple times. They're a ska band from San Diego area. They got started, I think, in 1990. This is from 1995, or is it 1994? I think it's 1995. It's on Tang Records. It's called Barfly. I mentioned before their first album, Songs in the Key of Brie. My friend had it, I heard it, I liked it. I went looking for Buck O'Nine. This is what I found. This is my favorite album. Their next one, 28 Teeth. Very commercially successful, probably their most popular album. I liked it, but I didn't like it quite as much as this. But yeah, so we're going to listen to Buck O'Nine's cover of Pass the Dutchie. It's, it's more like ska in the style of like 90s ska, like third wave, like punk ska, than it is the original, which is like ska, like reggae more style. Again, ska and reggae, they have a related history, but they're, sort of distinct genres. Ska emerged a little bit earlier, and reggae sort of grew out of one flavor of ska and the sort of sound systems that would travel around playing it. Regardless, yeah, this song has this cover has a more like 90s kind of ska feel. But again, it's a cool tune, and if, you're friendly with the green leaf, as I am, it's a song that you can sort of enjoy on an ideological level as well. So let's get it. This is Buck O'Nine's cover of Pass the Dutchie, originally by Musical Youth from 1982, though this is from 1995.
This generation rules the nation with version.
Oh, that guitar, the scratch. They say from. Originally it's like upon the left-hand side, but it means like to the right. How does it feel when you got no food? I mean, thinly veiled. Past some dudes with a dreadlock, you want to see what they're up to? They just started their session. Thinly veiled. does say upon the left-hand side.
Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. On the left-hand side. On the left-hand
Shout out to his
side.
verbal dexterity there.
On the left-hand side. On the left-hand side.
Shout out to the sax right there. I think that's what that was. Yeah, it's a cool version. I enjoy it. I wish like it went to that punk mode a little bit more. It does it a couple times, but both of those sections are very brief. Yeah, I wish it was sort of like back and forth throughout the track. But yeah, it's a great tune. I like the cover. I think I do like it more than the original, even if, you know, in all cases like that, the cover, the adaptation version doesn't exist without the original. Although in this case, the original is itself a cover / adaptation. So it is funny how, like, you know, great music can be derivative. You know, I'm a DJ, so I like work with other people's music, but the way I combine the tracks and the order I put them in and the way I use them, and, you know, for the mixes that I put on SoundCloud, the samples I put into them, and so on, it becomes this thing beyond what any one of the tracks is on their own. So, like, it is amazing and interesting to me how much music and how much art humans do that is wonderful and creative, but is fundamentally derivative off of other creativity. So, yeah, it's a cool and sort of interesting quirk as I think about it. But yeah, let me know what you think of this version. Other than that, I will see you next time.